Hey y'all, today I'm gonna be making Juicy Crab's hardest recipe, starting off with a pack of sausage. I got me a pack of smoked sausage. I didn't want nothing too spicy because we're gonna make some sauce that's gonna be salty, but it is gonna be a little spicy already, so I didn't want to make my stuff too spicy. So I went ahead and got smoked sausage, and I cut mine up pretty big because for a seafood boil you definitely don't want anything to be small. You want everything to be big. So today we are doing a shrimp seafood boil. It don't take long to cut the sausage. It was actually pretty quick, and then you're gonna get you an onion. The onion is of course for more flavor, and if you like me, you like onion saute, you like a real musty, you know what I'm saying? Like, the must is a must. But while I cut this onion up, y'all, let's get into pole dancing, because I think I done found my new career. Because, you know, y'all ain't subscribing to the channel or nothing. So I think I done found my new career, and I'm ready to share it with the world now. So, y'all, I did a few pole dancing classes before, and I'm finna tell y'all my experience and how everything was. So, for one, it is super fun. Like, everybody make it look super fun and cool, and don't get me wrong, it is. But when I say that is a whole sport out here, it is a sport. It's not something that comes easy to anyone, and it requires a lot of strength, and you are gonna sweat, and it's a whole workout. Basically, it's not just all fun and games for real if you really try to sit up here and learn it. So boom, I've been to a total of 3 classes. Y'all, this is corn, frozen corn. I wish I could have got stuff fresh, but you know, I be trying to skip a few steps. So I just put some water on the stove and let it come to a boil with some salt in it, and that's gonna be for my corn and my potatoes. I got red baby potatoes, and I'm slicing mine in half. I did want to cook them whole, but I don't really be knowing how to tell when the potatoes done, so I sliced mine in half just so I can stick a fork through it and like see the tenderness of it after I put it inside the water and everything. So right here, these are my seasonings that I'm about to use. So I got brown sugar, hot sauce, Tony's Creole, garlic powder, onion powder, garlic paste, red pepper flakes, chili powder, parsley, paprika, lemon pepper, and of course I got me some Old Bay, because what is a seafood boil without Old Bay? So the water had came to a boil or whatever, so I was like, let me throw everything in. I can't give you guys a time frame or how long that stuff was in there for, but literally let that stuff cook until your potatoes is tender, because ain't nobody eating no hard raw potatoes. So you really just gotta let it cook and just keep an eye on it, and then yeah, let that come to a boil too, and just check on it from time to time. So to season the shrimp with, we going Tony's Creole, onion powder, garlic powder, and some paprika. That long line of seasonings that I had lined up, that's for our sauce. That's a whole thing of seasoning. It's our seasoning, but like we're making a special type of seasoning with all of those together. But I just use those for my shrimp. You don't gotta overdo it with the shrimp. You know, season that regular. But anywho, y'all, back to the pole dancing. So my very first class, it was lit. I'm not gonna lie. Like, she taught us a whole choreography, a whole routine. We incorporated the pole, but we didn't too much get on it. So we was dancing to August Alsina, and she wanted everybody to be sexy. Now, I ain't good at being sexy. I was trying though. I ain't too good at being sexy, y'all. I be moving all out of whack and stuff. I don't know. But my body just don't move how them folks move. But I pulled it off. She had us do a little spin, little leg up on the pole, whatever. It's not that hard to spin if the pole is unlocked and it's a spinning pole. Now take that long line of seasonings and you incorporate every single seasoning while you doing this. I should have made more of this, but it was only 2 of us eating it. So just make sure you do a lot, because when I say this sauce is so good, you're going to want a lot. You're going to want a lot to keep dipping your food in. So make a lot, actually. But yeah, y'all, so we incorporated it or whatever. I did pretty good. The pole was unlocked, so it did spin with me. So you have to stay up there. One thing about it, you better hold on so you don't fly off. Now, the second time, it was more so, the second time I actually did not incorporate the pole, but it was just a whole dance routine, and it was fun. It was fun, y'all. I love to dance. I dance all day long. Now, the third time's a charm. That's what they say. The third time, this woman had us working that pole. Y'all, first of all, she didn't have them unlocked. She had them locked. So at this point, you holding your own weight because it's locked. And it's just friction. It's static. And it hurts. It does hurt your thighs. So right here, y'all, I'm about to cook my sausage. Now, I don't know why in the world I'm looking at this girl on TikTok, and she cooked her sausage in water. I ain't never did that before. I cook my sausage in butter because I like them scorched, and I like my sausage just had cooked. I did not like the way that they was cooking up in that water. It wasn't right, and I ended up having to go back to my roots. I put some onion powder and some garlic powder on top of them. Usually I do some Tony's Creole too, but I did not want this stuff to be too spicy for me to where I can't enjoy it. But yeah, y'all, it wasn't working. Look at all that water boiling out that pan. It's starting to look a mess. And the seasoning was starting to stick to the bottom of the pan. I literally had to go back to my roots and grab a stick of butter at the refrigerator because it wasn't working out. So y'all, the third time was so unique. She also taught us choreography, but she literally had us working that pole. Like, the inside of my thighs were bruised. I was hurting. It was hard to hold my own weight. It was hard to stay up. She kept telling us, like, you know, you might have to wipe it down, make sure you can get a good grip on it because you don't want to go flying or nothing. You know, it was awesome, to be honest. It was amazing. I ain't even gonna lie to you. It was amazing. I liked it. I did. I liked it. It was so fun. And then I was like climbing up it and stuff. I couldn't get too far up. But yeah, she taught us like kick off, spin, be powerful with it. This is me cooking shrimp, y'all. And for the first time, I did not burn my shrimp. I did not overcook them. I sauteed them things in some butter. And I did it perfectly. You know, this that down south food, baby. I did it good. I did it right. I ain't gonna lie. I did it right this time. Yeah, I didn't let them get too, like, I know somebody told me when they make a C, it's done. If you make a O, you overcooked it. And I just go by that now. That was up there, I want to say maybe 5 minutes. And don't come in my comments talking about shrimp cooked 2 to 3 minutes. Shrimp cooked this long. Baby, my shrimp was bomb. I don't want to hear it. My shrimp came out great. Perfect, better than your mama's shrimp. Anywho, y'all. Yes, y'all, but pole dancing is extremely fun. It's very unique, and I will be going back again and again and again and again. Dancing is fun. It's all fun. It's a sport, but I'll tell you one thing, it is a workout. You need lots of water, hydration. Women who do that, they have a lot of energy and just strength, for real. But y'all, take your seasoning and your onion with a stick of butter, and you let that boil up on the stove. Make sure you add at least 1 whole stick of butter. I wanted to do 2, but I was low on butter. It would be nice if you could do 3 because that's how you make your sauce, y'all. That's how you make your special sauce. So that's why I was telling y'all to do a lot of the seasonings. But like I said, I didn't. I knew I was low on certain stuff, so I made just enough. And like I said, it was only 2 of us eating it anyway. But yeah, it's gonna start to turn brown. Yeah, this seasoning was so freaking good. I just can't get over it. I might have to run it back this weekend. But yeah, 2 sticks of butter, 3 sticks of butter, however many you use, it's gonna make more of it. Then take you some garlic paste, fresh garlic, minced garlic, whatever type of garlic you like. Put it in there, and then add you some hot sauce for extra spice if you would like it. This is Louisiana hot sauce, I believe. I forgot the exact name of it, but it say Louisiana. Y'all can go back and see exactly what type it was when I had the whole lot of ingredients or whatever. But that hot sauce is not it's not that hot. Like, it's honestly, it adds flavor to your food, but it doesn't add too much spice. And that's exactly what I wanted. So y'all, after sauteing everything, that is how it looked. Now it's just time to assemble our bags. So these are Reynolds kitchen oven bags. My bad, y'all. These are oven bags, slow line cookers. That's what they're called, to be exact. Slow line cookers. You can put these in like the crock pot and stuff, but this is what we're using for our seafood boil bags, our slow line cookers. If you guys wanted to know the name of that, they about $4. They at Walmart over there near the pots and pans. Not the pots and pans, but the cookout pans. So now it's literally just time to assemble it. It's no specific order to put everything in it, as long as everything gets in it. So that's pretty much self-explanatory. So in my bag, I have shrimp, sausage, corn, and potatoes. I don't eat crab, actually. I don't eat seafood, y'all. I only eat shrimp. But every once in a while, I want to experience what y'all get to experience when y'all go get these seafood boils too. Because y'all act like it's the best thing in the world. And I don't see the hype clearly because I don't eat seafood. I don't like it. The only thing that I can't eat is shrimp, and I can't eat too many of them. And if you love a good seafood boil, make sure you comment down below your favorite seafood. And comment down below what you like to get from Juicy Crab. Make sure you hit this sub button, man, if y'all feel like I made a great seafood boil. This is my first time ever making one. And I didn't want to do it in the oven. Y'all know the oven is a very popular way to do it. And you put the foil and everything, and it be in the pans. I'm not gonna lie, my mama made them and it be real good. But I wanted to go the Juicy Crab route. I wanted to know how they do it, and how they put them in these bags, and what the hype be about. I've never had one. I have to go try it one day. The only thing that I left out of this bag was an egg. I did not think about putting an egg until it was too late, y'all. Until after I had already assembled the bags. I was like, oh my God, I should have put a boiled egg in here. That would have been so good. But just one. Because eggs, boiled eggs, I really don't too much care for them. But I'm not going to lie, it would have made it 10 times better. Like, it was already great, but an egg, boy, would have made it 10 times better. Now you just take that pan with your onions and stuff, pour that sauce all over it. But don't worry if it's not touching all spots, because your food is in the bag. You can always shake it up. But y'all, when I say pour the sauce all over it, drench your food in that sauce. It's so freaking good. This is why I wanted to make some more. I need that. I need some more of that sauce, boy. But yeah, I poured it over both of my bags. Close your bags up however you want to close them. You can tie it in the knot. Y'all know what type of knot I'm talking about. It wasn't working out for me because my bags was too short. So I just tied it regular way, like a shoestring. I just tied it regular. And then I shook my bag up so that I could evenly coat all my food with that good old sauce that I made. And yeah, after that, your seafood bag, seafood boil is pretty much done. And now it's ready to be served. And you telling me I just taught you how to make the best seafood boil and you still ain't subscribed to my channel? It ain't like I'm gonna ask you to repost to your socials and do a survey. I mean, it's just like, no, y'all, I'm just playing. But, boom, this is our final product. I really outdid myself with this one. Make sure y'all rate down in the comment section below if you eat seafood. Rate. Please tell me how I did, y'all. But this our final product. Let's get into tasting it. Okay, y'all, so I'm pretty sure I told y'all this, but I don't eat seafood. I only eat shrimp. So, yeah, that's why it's only shrimp inside this boil bag, whatever you want to call it. But I'm gonna sprinkle me some more Old Bay on the top of it for extra flavor, even though it's already very flavorful. I can tell. But yeah, I don't eat seafood. That's for starters. But every once in a while, I want me a seafood boil too without the seafood. Now for my favorite part, let's get to eating. Let's see how it's tasting. Let's see how my sauce came out. Okay, juicy crab. Y'all, this turned out a lot better than I expected. That sauce is so good. I should have made a lot more of it than I did. Like y'all see, I just had that little bit in the pan. I should have made a lot more. That is some good sauce. Let me rate each item for y'all one by one. So we're gonna start with the potatoes. So the potatoes, a 10 out of 10. I let them cook thoroughly. And usually I don't be knowing when they're done, but I took my time this time and I stuck my fork through them and stuff to make sure. So they actually came out great. 10 out of 10 for those, and they're not seasoned, but my sauce is poured over all of these items. So everything tasting seasoned, everything is tasting great actually. My corn, I give it, actually, let me see. I cooked the corn with potatoes, so they came out tender too. Of course, the corn was done way before the potatoes, but I still allowed it to boil inside the water, so it's very tender. It tastes great with this sauce poured over it, and y'all know I sprinkled some Old Bay over this stuff too. My shrimp. Now I gotta give my shrimp a 10 out of 10, because for once I actually did not overcook my shrimp and I did not dry them out. So I give it a 10 out of 10, baby. And then the sausage. Okay, the sausage. Let me find the sausage. The sausage, I give it a 9 out of 10. I should have stuck to the way that I used to cook my sausage, just with butter and stuff. I should have stuck to doing that. Cause me trying to try new ways and stuff, I like my sausage scorched. I don't even eat sausage, except unless it come like this. Unless it's this kind, I don't eat sausage. This is the only type of sausage that I eat. But yeah, so that gets a 9 out of 10, only because I was trying to try new things instead of doing it how I usually do it, and it's not that scorched. But overall, my bag turned out greater than expected. I'm finna tear this up in a second. I see why people go spend, I think what they be saying, $50 on seafood boil, bag boil, whatever y'all call it. I don't know, because I don't eat the seafood, but I see why y'all go spend it. It's good. Okay, y'all, so overall, I give my seafood boil a 10 out of 10. Thank y'all for watching this video. Make sure you hit the subscribe button down below.